Just waiting for my chat to load and then we'll get going. Alright, that was quick. Alright, last time, Sid died. We took on, we met the main villain of the game, Ultima. We had to fight Typhon, and Sid wound up getting killed. We become the new Sid, we're in the new hideout, and we're about to check out the new hideout. So that's where we're at now.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Who?
Welcome back, Sid. Again.
There's the training go.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosmos. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Hey, Hunter. Well, yeah, we're checking out the new hideout. Basically, Clive is the new Sid. Everybody's calling him Sid. This is 5 years later after Titan guy destroyed the old hideout. And this is 5 years after Sid died. So. So let's see where we're at. Doing all right. I'm just hungry. About that much. All right.
Blood on it. Is it business or pleasure?
Let's see what we got here.
Go on then.
We get elixirs now.
You know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Let's see. Let's see if we can
What's that for you, dear?
Ah! Sweet. Alright. New weapon.
Good while. Not it. Fine.
Alright, we got a new weapon.
Have we any more knuckle?
Alright, we got. What is this? Yeah, don't care. Oh, we got new appearances. So we get her normal costume, we get a Snow White costume. Okay, normal Snow White. Let's go up to Sid's chamber, our chambers, and see what we get up in here. Alright, this right here, you can get different, like, items and stuff that you can get. Wall of Memories. Alright, created today, Cloud passes allegiance to Sid. This crystal shard transfixed the twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. And as you go through the story and do some side quests, all kinds of stuff, you get more of these Wall of Memories. So, we'll take care of that later, but right now we need to go talk to Otto. We did get a new sword, though. Yeah, as you can see, this hideout's a lot bigger than the previous hideout.
Clive, is everything all right?
No. All right, let's see what we got here. Hey, Hunter, you still in here? Hey, Hunter, you still in here? Hunter! This is what a Moogle is supposed to look like. Keep this board in mind, though. That is what a Moogle is supposed to look like. Anyway, keep him in mind because this is going to open up a hunt board. We'll be taking on a lot of hunts later.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw.
God, no shit.
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican Army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Map room? Oh. And remember, Sid has a daughter? You'll meet Sid's daughter soon enough. Sid, the best Sid in the whole series, like I said, but he does have a daughter. You'll meet his daughter soon enough.
And I'm sure she has her reasons.
All operations are finished sorting those reports yet.
Yes, Captain.
I'll let the others know.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
Yeah, you'll meet Sid's daughter.
I say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
What kind of lessons are you talking about?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm?
So this is where it is now.
Absolutely no one's surprised. She finds herself at the
Alright, so this is what the land looks like 5 years later now.
Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
So this is what the land looks like now, 5 years later.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. the Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
We'll find out. And I said, we've already took care of one of the mother crystals.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
Alright, so we gotta return the book to tomes.
Wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ah, my favorite pupil. What is it that you wish to learn?
So now we can learn about the state of the realm, if we really want to.
Here's the latest information I have. Of course. One must understand one's place in the world. Very good.
Alright, anyway.
Clive. Is everything alright?
No. And this is where Tomes is now at. Our historian. Hello.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Sid's daughter has big thingy. She's in college. She's a college student.
For a long time. So long, in fact.
I gotta remember what her name. Hold on. I gotta look it up. I gotta remember what her name is. Midadol. She gets called Mid. Her real name is Midadol, but she gets called Mid. She's a college student. So, yeah. Yeah, her name's Mid.
Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Called On Gods and Men.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright. So we gotta find books.
There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching chocobo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
What do you call that out there? There's no such thing as Moogles. What the fuck you call that out there? In the fucking hideaway.
Well,
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young.
That doesn't make any sense.
The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them. However well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. What subject shall we consider today?
Okay. So we need to return to our chambers. Let's get some rest. Don't think there's really anything going on right now. So, hello, Tarja. Tarja.
Not a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the skull.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like.
Yeah, I noticed that his brand's kind of gone. You'll learn how that's gone. How it's gone.
The scalpel did most of the
Yeah,
work.
she cut it out.
Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stole us.
Yeah, it's basically
I'll have a look.
And
she
get
cut it
some rest.
off. So he no longer has the brand.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Talon Crown for me.
Hey, Jill.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Alright, reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make a point to check out the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. And, alright, this is one from Gav. It says, Republican Army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
We get to go destroy the crystal.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
Yep. So we're going to be going out to get our next crystal taken care of.
Look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our
real
very
quick.
own.
How I'm going to find out something real quick, too. All right. So this is the second time skip. Jill is 30 now. So Jill is 30 years old here. And Clive is 33 here. So Jill is 30 and Clive is 33 now.
leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance.
Yeah, Joshua, remember, is still alive too.
It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Yeah. Does Sid's daughter have a big thingies? Not particularly.
It was there.
She looks kind of a lot like Ashley from Resident Evil 4. You'll see.
Call out to Ultima.
She kind of looks like a lot like Ashley from Resident Evil 4.
If
Joshua owes me $10.
be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will.
Number 1, I order you to take a number 2.
Only when he does.
Number 2, I order you to take a number 1. Ah! Yeah, right now there's going to be a lot of talking. But we're trying to figure out our next plan, right? We're about to go after Hugo. So we're about to have a next icon battle here before long.
To a world without mother crystals.
There's our song. Do, 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 do. There's one thing that's very disappointing about this game. There is no chocobo. You get a chocobo, but there's really no chocobo theme in this game. You'll see what I mean when we get it. And Joshua's still kicking.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end.
Well, and Joshua's 26 here.
Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
So Joshua's trying to do some stuff too from the north side. We're heading to the south side. So we're about to go on all fronts right now. War between two sides.
Right, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Ha!
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway.
Oh, great.
Finished.
Very well.
Guess what we got to go do? The Gathering Storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Alright, so we got... We still got a few more icons we're going to get either, but right now, this is what we got.
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
We got a new song. We'll check out the new song in a little bit. Well, might as well since we're already here.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have black.
Have we any more?
Alright, let's see what Otto has to say. But yeah, this is where the game's going to start picking up a little bit. Like, a bunch of stuff's going to open up. We got the side quests, we got hunts, we got all kinds of stuff they're going to be doing here before long, so. Let's get these months in, hun.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls.
Balls! You said balls.
On a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. I know it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the
Yeah.
bearers.
His mom is not a Rothschild anymore. You'll see what I mean.
Old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Okay. We get some new quests. We got one new quest. Alright, so we have one new side quest.
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
We can't do anything about that yet. But we do have one new side quest to deal with, so we'll deal with that. Oh. Alright. What do you got? What we got here? We got something new in the map room.
And how may I assist you today? What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here.
Look at all the people.
Study it well, Clive. Very good.
Alright, so we got one side quest to deal with.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
Finished? I ain't started. Been busy enough of my own work.
So let's do that real quick, and then we'll continue on with the main story. We have to head over to Martha's Rest to find the curse breaker, see what's going on with them. I don't think the side quest is going to take particularly long. Really, none of the side quests take particularly long. They can just be a little tedious. But we'll see what we got. Alright, where's that? It's over here. Hello! What we got?
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you've got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tet does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not me bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Well,
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot.
yeah, if you're gonna kill some, like,
Might be enough
flowers.
to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Alright, so we got cock and ball. So the side quest will be right here. So we'll take care of the side quest first, and then we'll head over to Martha's Rest to take. Alright, so the side quest will be right over here. Whee! Whee! Yeah, it's just a matter of fact of killing these enemies.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
There we go. Got them all. Easy enough.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this.
Alright, so I like this little thing which just makes it easier to have to go instead of having to walk all the way back. There you go.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Yeah, we got it.
Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name. I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Yay! I want to go to Hawaii! Yay! Yay! I want to go to Hawaii! We get a badge of might. Which might actually be pretty good because it increases your strength by 12. I think I actually might put that on me. There, now I'm more powerful. Is there any more side quests or anything? Doesn't look like it. Alright. So we'll head on to the next side quest. Or main quest, I mean. Not side quest. Main quest.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Best off staying where we are now. The boys from the galaxy might still be lost.
You got anything good here?
How do?
Nope.
That all, is it?
Oh, one thing we gotta do.
They killed my bear. I demand recompense.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Alright, let's see what's up with Martha.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
So she...
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
Hey.
He's sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
What up?
I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Dark clouds gather. Anything interesting? No. Okay.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Gee, I wonder who that could be. Alright, so it's about time to go save Martha. How do you know that name? Martha.
This might take a while.
Got it. Alright.
Look. Up ahead.
Hello. Hey, Martha.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
We got it. This doesn't sound good.
Black shields. Some sort of tool for joke. There has only ever been one order of shields in this area, and they fought to defend all.
Yeah, it's kind of a...
Seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
Got him. Alright, so heading up here to this abbey. Let's see what we can do about saving some people. They're probably dead.
Are we too late?
Looks like it.
Might still be someone inside.
No, I think we're too late. I'll go inside soon to see if I can see if there's any items around here. Treasure chest. All right. They all dead. D-E-D. Dead.
Damn it. I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
Well, you're about to die, mother... Oh, that's a lot of people.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
That was his pledge.
Take those words. Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
There we go. Got him. Not too bad. Try to replenish my gold, too. I like gold!
Is that all of them?
I think so.
That was...
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Well, let's find the abbot. Nope, he dead too.
The abbot.
They're all dead.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Hello. So we had a bearer that survived.
Friends of Martha, we're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
We took care of him.
Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Martha to beg Sid's aid and tell her
Well, where's Sid?
this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
He's not a survivor no more.
He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the Abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Redux jump. The currents there are swift.
All right.
If the Abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
All right. So we're gonna be like spreading some ashes to the tide. But first things first, I'll be back. I just drank some coffee. It's going right through me, and I gotta use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Alright. So we're gonna go spread some ashes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. You know, Amazon kind of pissed me off a little bit. Ordered 2 gifts for Eliza for her Christmas. First one's been shipped and it's in South Carolina now, but it should be at her house by Friday. The other one, it still says it's ordered, it hasn't even been shipped yet. And it says it's supposed to be there by the 20th or the 21st. So I don't know what's going on with the other one, but that's the big one. The big one I got for her. The small one's already in South Carolina. Hasn't got to their house yet, but it just kind of pissed me off a little bit. So I don't really know what to do about that. And here's our first hunt. You'll see about hunts and all kind of stuff later, but this is our first hunt. It's the Aramine. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn them not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. And in case you're wondering, yes, I believe one of the hunts is a tomberry. Oh no, we got Doom! The difference about this Doom is you can actually escape from it. That big red circle is Doom being casted. If you can get away from it, and right there, see? Oh, we got too far away from the battlefield, and now we have to restart the battle. Are you kidding me? That's the only bad thing is that you only have a certain amount of things to do in the battlefield. Space. And if you get too far away from the battlefield, you got to restart the battle, which is exactly what happened. There we go, got it that time. And it is done. That's our first hunt. You'll see more about hunts when we get back to the hideaway. Because you made a lot of them to deal with.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
Hi, Jill.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made.
We burned them.
We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Let's travel to Martha and see what we got. Are you okay?
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the enemy.
It wasn't!
Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these black shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones.
Yeah.
If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
We got it. So I guess we're going to be heading back to the hideout now. And I think we got to level up. Yep, level up. Da 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 da. We have Sidequests available right here in. So let's take care of this first.
Try not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not?
Okay, this is the Sidequest I've been waiting for.
You're in need of help.
Chocobos.
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock.
Keep Whiteheart in mind.
The biggest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and
Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then.
Remember what color Clav's chocobo is. Keep that in mind.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You saved Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Alright, so we get the White-Winged Wonder.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Well, just wait a minute. I'm gonna get this item real quick.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Alright, we'll take care of these real quick. Good job, Torgal.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Look what they did to the bandits.
They're in trouble.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Alright then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Alright, we got it. Yeah, you didn't think it was that easy, did you? Ow! Ow! Gotcha. We saved a bird.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
Yep.
Ambrosia.
This is Chocobo.
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Is it over?
Yeah, we got it. We took care of it.
I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
He's going to say that it was his Chocobo.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
We're about to get a Chocobo.
Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Okay. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, saddle. Makes sense.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Hart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, White Hart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you?
Yeah, it's the same person.
No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Thank you.
You take care of your flock for now. call you when I need you.
But now we have a chocobo. Alright, you want to get the chocobo? It says, after 18 long years, Cloud was reunited with his faithful steed, hold R3, while on the field to summon Ambrosia, then X mount the chocobo. Now here's the disappointment. Here's the chocobo song of this game. You ready for the disappointment?
Come on.
That's it.
Be safe.
That's it.
Where's Gav?
First things first, let's look at the map. Room, and just get some updates. Start that real quick. Hello, map room.
Here for another of my lectures. How may I help you today?
Don't care.
Arthur's all right.
Yep. Others weren't so lucky though.
I hear there's trouble in
Alright. Let's go up to our chambers real quick. We got a new letter, and it looks like we got a new thing up here too. New thing for Wall of Memories, we have Ambrosia's Tack. A saddle and blinders crafted specifically for Cloud's childhood chocobo Ambrosia. Even after being separated from her master, the noble steed served the people of Rosaria in this stead, protecting the defenseless from the merciless, just as a good shield should. Alright, forgive my assistance in writing you these city letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together feels like we must suffer another two apart. I am glad to hear the most unexpected reunion of Ambrosia, or should I say, Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find that she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Jill. Aww. Hey, Gav.
Those men didn't hurt Martha, did they?
Yeah, they kind of did.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Hey, Gav.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong boat. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake?
Yes.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
Nope.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
That's our next goal then. Start to take apart the mother crystals.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dharmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kuku would anticipate. And if there is anything these past...
Yeah, so we're not going to do that.
...is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
Rich motherfucker.
Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for? Eh? Huh?
That's going to be our next goal. Auto counter is now open. The punts, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board. So we got hunt boards we can do now. We got all kinds of shit we can do now.
What are we waiting for, Indy?
So now we got all of this we can do.
I hear this. Trouble in Rosanna.
Let me show you around for you.
If you're worried about our supplies, we've plenty.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Don't care.
This ends today's lesson.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up.
Okay.
I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Completing side quest to defeat notorious marks for earn Clive renown. Inspire nameless benefactors from across the Twin to donate money to items of Clive's cause. Visit the Patron's Whisper To view current renown level and accept any donations available. Renown is not used upon accepting donations and will never diminish. So we get talking to Tea House.
There you are.
Then we get respect.
You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Clive.
Any side quests? Nope. Okay.
Think you can help?
And then you can go over here, and here is the hunt board. Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew that already. And that's why I need your help. As now, I need not remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all the Moogles. No Fin or the Fiend or Ghoul of the blah 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 blah. So I need to slay, basically slay them all.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for them, the people of Valestia are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can.
Oh, thank you, Kupo. It's good to have someone finally who understands me. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets, basically view the hunt board. So we've already took care of the Armin. We got the Angel of Death. And we got Belphegor. All right. Oh, let's go up there and get this, whatever this is.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
All right. Then we got another side quest to take care of here.
Won't be long now, Martel. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All her hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Good job.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers. on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better than coming from you.
Sure.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Okay, so we gotta go deliver some apples now.
That Martell? Today's finally the day.
The fruits of her labors. Alright, so we'll go deliver some apples. Yeah, so yeah, right now it's gonna be a bunch of side quests, some hunts, and stuff like that we can do, but it's not gonna be too bad. It's just gonna be.
Would explain Blackthorn's foul mood. All that pounding must be splitting his skull. I hear there's trouble.
Yeah.
That room's as ragged as.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martell.
Mmm.
Martell. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane mite. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be.
Yep.
She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Now we gotta go deliver another one.
Them old apples were enough.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Oh, they're right here. It's not too hard. Ha!
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Yep.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clark, tell that lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid.
You're welcome.
You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
Alright.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regard.
I love this fast travel. It's so easy. It's so easy, even a caveman can do it.
The curse breakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martell.
They remembered her. After all these years.
Yeah.
I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martell. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martell lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
You're welcome.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martell. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's
Oh, I'm right back. I gotta go turn off my dishwasher before the beeping drives me crazy. Fuck you, dishwasher. That beep was gonna drive me crazy if I didn't turn it off. We got a new memory. Martell's apples. I'm not going to be streaming too much longer because I'm actually getting tired. We got stuff to do. I mean, I gotta... Let's do this. Well, at least go a little bit through the cliff and stuff like that, and then we'll make it to Fort Isolde, I think, before we call it a stream. Where we're going to meet Cloud's uncle.
I think it's all right. Touch him.
So we got another thing for the memories here. Martell apples. A somewhat stunned and somewhat sweet apple grove from the blight earth dates to the dedication to perseverance of one woman, Martell. Though she was to lose her life from the wounds she sustained in Koopa's attack on the hideaway, her legacy lives on in the apple sapling she saved from the ruins. Alright, I don't think there's too much more we can do right now. We can't even go anywhere else, so we're just going to continue on.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kuka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
Sure.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Yep. Uh-oh. Tor will see or hear something.
I always knew that I would return one day.
Return where?
Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
Now it's her turn to face hers.
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
They make such a great couple. They're not actually a couple, but it's kind of implied right now.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends?
Alright, we are going to end it here. I'm getting tired. What do you mean we can't save?
Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
We save now? Alright, yeah, that's just what it was. Alright, we're going to end it here. When we come back, we're going to start making our way to the village of Amber. We got some stuff to take care of. I think maybe one of the hunters in here. There's stuff we can do, but we'll do that next time and see where it takes us. So we're getting ready to head to the next crystal here in a little bit and be getting to another icon fight. So thank y'all for coming. I will see y'all next time and have a good night.